Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I am sorry I was all over the place with this live, and I'm going to tell you why. Well, I was having some technical issues when I finally decided on the time. Let's see. There we are. Hello, all. But I had like an epiphany of how I'm going to handle. I'm going to say hi to you guys 1 second, but I just want to make sure if Julie or John are listening to the beginning that they're listening to this. Okay. I wasn't going to go live. I was going to let things settle. And then I'm just getting like, irritated with the little threats, the stalking, I know you shouldn't post your son and your husband, Miami Sue and all that. So every time you want to do that, and John, you can thank your little lap dog. I'm going to go live. I have a whole bunch of lives I can cover. So we'll play that. Hello, everybody. Let me say hi to you guys real quick. Okay, I'm going to tell you what we're going to cover here in just a second. Hello, Snurk, Bald Cap, Nikki. Hello, Sarah. Hello, everybody. April. Hello, Lita. Not late. No, it was supposed to be at 2. Then I deleted it, and then I put it back up for 2:30. Getting cut, Jenny. How are you doing? Jojo, hi. Hello, Pippi or Petty. I call you all parts of your name. Hello, Creed. Dorothy. Hello, Miss Debbie. Rabda Chaos. And let's see. I think I'm getting caught up. Okay. Jojo, you doing okay? I hope you're doing good too. Hi, Carrie. Hope you're okay, Debbie, or Jojo too, and Debbie. And I know some of you had COVID. Hello, Jody. I hope you guys are getting over that. So yesterday, Cooch covered December 11th of 2022, which was the first live essentially that John had done before what we all now know was his attempts and using those pictures. And I listened to that live yesterday, and we're going to talk about my thoughts on that because I do have a different take now. But anyway, this live is going to cover December 12th. It starts out on IG, and I'm going to bounce around that live to the parts, it's like an hour long. And I think Ann and Marie are going live at 4. So I definitely want to try to cram all this in an hour and a half. But there is something I just heard that I don't know that I've heard since then. It was an admittance at exactly how much Cody says that he got from Kathy. And it is not the amounts that I've heard them say before. It's more than the 20,000. It's more than 25,000. So yeah. And it's good. You got out of the house, Debbie. That's good. Oh, let me put my banner up. If you guys like the channel, if you could hit the thumbs up on your way out or in or wherever. If you don't like it, put thumbs down. If you'd like to follow, please follow. If you'd like to help support the channel, there's just 2 options below. Yes, John, I'm still not monetized. Yes. Of course, I was listening to it while I was getting something out of the dryer, but I wrote the timestamp down. So I kind of want to play it real quick, but I have to switch my screen sharing. You know what? Let's do it. That way, if you guys can't say, hi, Lindsay. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, wait, you hopped around there, Gamecock. Let's enjoy. All right, you know what? I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to, where's my screenshot? It is on. 1 second. Part 1. No, that's the wrong one. Now I'm in the right one. I don't know what I just did there, but all right, I'm still here, right? Okay. Okay, I have to add it. Part 1. All right, I know it's around this minute mark, so I'm going to back it up a little bit. And they're talking about Kathy. They're just being nasty. Let me check the speed on this. It's at normal, but I think it's sped up. So let's see how it sounds. Let me add it. Again. Not IG. Part 1.
And everything else, and sold us out for fucking. And let me tell you something about Brooke. Get the fuck out of here, Brooke. Brooke did not know Kathy at all. Kathy gave Brooke 15 grand. 15 grand. Kathy gave Brooke 15 grand for Brooke to fight Siwa. $15,000. You want to say about this? She's like, like she gave you money. Listen, we got the fucking proof. We already showed. Kathy gave Brooke $15,000, and now Brooke's begging people for a plane ticket to go to her memorial. Yeah, Brooke, you are an evil cunt.
Did I miss it?
And let me show you all something about Brooke. Let me also show you something about what Brooke fucking Graham is up to. Let me just show you.
Let me try closer to 46.
Yahoo was counting the super chats that Natalie sent me, right? So Kathy, first off, Brooke, she was saying how like I didn't know that Candor was Natalie and Natalie was Kathy. Nothing. I knew who she was the whole fucking time. She fucking knew. I knew the whole fucking time. And the only reason why Kathy had to change her name to Natalie was because Yahoo was counting the super chats that Natalie sent me, right? So Kathy had to change her name from Kathy to Natalie. But let me show you this thing to show you how Brooke's a fucking liar. You want to see how Brooke's a fucking liar? And how Brooke is just like, oh, I love Kathy. No, bitch. No. Let me show you this picture.
Sorry.
Fucking leaving with.
Oh.
Or fucking shit. Let me tell you something about Brooke. Get the fuck out of here, Brooke did not know Kathy at all.
Oh, 47 minutes. I wrote it down wrong. I misread it. Hold on.
That was Kathy's name. Listen, like I was not gonna do this, but like fuck you. And Brooke, you didn't know Kathy at all. You got the money, you got the taste of the money at the end. And listen, 15 grand. You want to make fun of me and like for getting the 30 grand? Well, Brooke, honey, we got 30 grand from her, and she only got 15.
Did y'all hear that? Now, I've never heard them actually admit to that at all, that they got 30,000. And it's funny because, not funny, in one of these lives, he's bragging how they both had their cars paid off. Well, we all would if somebody gave us the money, John. Let me see. So I've never heard that. Okay, thank you. I assumed it was something like that, Sarah. Thank you for clarifying that. John goes on to say he has receipts, but then shows none. These lives are just, you're not on ignore. What's up, Sadie? How are you? I'm sorry if I missed your hellos. I'm just trying to get around. I have 3 different lives. We see you. Hello, Vault. And anybody else I missed, I am sorry. I know. And that's just to what, again, they're admitting to. I listened to another live from back in November when he did a live, supposed to be in tribute of Kathy. But essentially he was talking, bragging, hello, Dirty, of all the money and all the things that he got for Kathy. This was in that stream where everybody came up and was being supportive of John. And he would just talk about how he would just mention something on stream and it would show up the next day. Right, Lindsay? I would have done something completely different with that money. I don't know how you forget exactly how much somebody gave you when it's something like that. Unless you're just taking it for granted. And it's been of multiple gifts. Like we know she gave him a game system. He was on there complaining about a shirt, a Z Cavaricci shirt that she got John or Cody, and that was, in bad taste, and it's still on the hanger with tags. I mean, they were just going on and on about all the things. So, I'm sure they're there like thinking, well, I'll put in the live that we need this something, and it'll show up at our house the next day. I mean, that's freaking like Christmas. Probably just shared an Amazon wish list with her. Yeah, I didn't get anywhere with that. I would never, ever, ever take that money from someone like that. But so yeah, I'm going to back up. That's just kind of a taste of what we're going to talk about. There's 3 lives that I have. One is an IG live that he started out. And if you watched Cooch's live yesterday, he was in a vehicle. One of them, she covered a couple lives of that 12-11 time period. And it's like the first time he's really taking advantage of those photos and putting the story behind it that they were from June. But he actually showed the photos on that live, and of course it was removed. I say, of course, somebody had to, I don't know. IG is not very reactive. Well, they are. Like I say crap in my, while I'm in a live in my, in the chat, and I get community violations. I got like 2 last night, and I was being good. I didn't even say anything bad. Was it around 70? I wouldn't be surprised, but the fact that they're just admitting to 30, and he says, and I don't know if you heard it, Cody says, haha, we got 30 and you only got 15. I don't believe so. I don't believe so either. Let's see. Hello, Christoph. Nice to see you. Yeah. And this live is going to cover, they touch on, now remember, this is December. So as much as right now that he's blaming these two previous attempts on Brooke, Anne, and Marie primarily, he doesn't seem to have that same vitriol, at least in these 2 lives. They're mentioned. Brooke is mentioned, but you'll hear what I heard, I'm sure. And let me see what else. So they do talk about Stacy quite a bit. So it's funny because on IG, he starts out saying basically like, I'm going to be good. I shouldn't have done those lives I did last night, which is what Cooch covered. And I'm not going to say names. So he starts off strong. And then, like not even like 8 minutes later, he starts with the names. And so he does talk about Mims, I believe. He talks about Stacey Avocado quite a bit, and of course Brooke. And honestly, I don't think we're going to get to the rest of that anyway, but I didn't get to listen to the rest of it. So I did want to show you something as a joke. So I'm so appreciative to Cooch. First of all, she's kind of like my historian when I need to bounce things off of. But again, as most of you probably know, she records things and she shares, and that's really, really nice. So, and there's a couple of other people in the community that also share, but we were joking around in a group chat, like, how we all have to take turns as haters to record. Now, I'm not set up to record anything right now. I've really got to get organized. So I made this little, my kindergarten crafts came out in me, and I'm like, oh, here's an opportunity. Come on, mouse. To just have a little fun. So I made this little spinner of whose turn it is to record John. So we've got first, pray somebody does it, dirty bitch, crack elf, I'm fucking raking, Johnny Crack, Glenn Crack, Cooch again, you get there twice, myself, but I kind of rigged it. I put a magnet under here on the arrow. And then I put little magnets on the people who actually do the Lord's work. So I think it's cute. I think it's funny. It's really not functional. Oh, Rakin, you're up. I didn't say I was good at it. Anyway, Here, let's get a nice screenshot. There we go. There you go, John. All right, let's get started. I'm going to load the IG one first. We're going to skip around that one. Let me stop sharing and share again. Let's, yes. So think your bottom bish, John, of why I am covering these. That's not it. That should look familiar, though. That was part of Cooch's live yesterday. Sorry, I have 3 lives open, so I'm just trying to find the right one. Here we go, 12:22. And I have it set to start at... We're going to speed through the beginning of this. Let me see what the speed is. That's on normal. Let's see how it sounds.
And no matter what I do, it's...
So again, they're in okay, let me clarify. They are in this is December 12th. They are in a hotel because they are visiting his friend that is ill. This is about 10 days 10 days after his actual latest attempt, so to speak, and what he's using the pictures for. So he hadn't done a live like since, from what I have, late November, and then it goes to like December 11th. So this is the day after, and they just seem to be having a good old damn time. I don't know if I can hit play in here. I cannot.
It's not good enough. No matter how much I ignore, it's not good enough. And here I am with Cody. I don't know where he is. Behind me. There he is. You can see him. I just had to go in the car. Oh my God, that light's horrible.
Sorry. Well, I wanted to make sure that like they knew that it was me. Oh wait, what happened?
I just had to go in the car.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I had to turn on these like horrible freaking lights. God, they're so bad.
I'm going to forward it to my first timestamp, which is 7:30 ish.
Like this big giant like clusterfuck of bullshit when all I was doing was being honest. And like it's just like
though, John, they don't want you to be honest. They want to try to catch you in lies. They want you to go ballistic. That's what they want.
Well, they got it.
That's what they want.
They got it. And I apologize to all my friends for...
Oh, do share, Debbie. You can send it to my IG or to my email address, e11yourstory@gmail. By the way, never mind. I'm not going to talk about that.
Giving in, but like I can't hear one more fucking time. It doesn't just affect me. You don't understand. Like when people lie about me, it just doesn't affect me. It affects everybody around me. Like, you know, them saying like I didn't slit my wrist, which I did, which I showed, which I can't post again because I'll lose my Instagram.
So just remember, I'm just playing this to hear how, and this is where my feelings kind of changed yesterday when I was listening to the December 11th timeframe. I do, in my previous live, when we were talking about the end in this second attempt, you know, I surmised that he was actually really hurting. And, you know, because I noticed the tapering of lives and stuff like that. And while I do think that's still true, I think it's disgusting how quickly he turned it around and is using these pictures to bolster his claim of the first attempt. So we already know, like at this point, we know he's lying. Does he have a good reason? I don't really think so. But you'll just hear in listening to that live yesterday, I was like, you know, this son of a bitch. Part of me thinks he did it for a freaking photo op, but part of me thinks he was just hurting. Just because of how excited and eager he was to show them. Like the minute he you know, basically it's 10 days later, so they're somewhat healed. So he's back online, is supposed to be dealing with a personal tragedy, a friend that's in a coma, but here he is and he can't wait to share these photos. That's what doesn't make sense to me. And he goes on to explain why he took pictures, you know, and he keeps comparing himself to this David Gale, which I actually looked up. I got to really catch up here. But yeah, just keep all that in mind. So you'll just hear like how excited he is. I don't know.
Instagram account, if I do. That live I just did was reported, so that's gone. The post I put with my wrist on it was reported, so that's gone. So I can't show them.
Well, I presume you're being facetious in that there wasn't actually a tracker, but yes, I don't know if it was paranoia or if there was actually something behind this. It was very reminiscent of the whole "We Gotta Go" stream of Sherelle and Perry, and he's convinced in this next stream that I'm about to play that somebody has a tracker on his car, and this is when they barricade themselves with their wine and clothes, you know, under the hotel room door. I mean, it's not, to me, of course, that's what we would consider fuck shit. Calling, I presume somebody was calling around hotels, knew that he was down in that area. He had done lives the night before that he deleted. It wouldn't be a hard thing to call around some hotels and say, is John Yates there? But let me catch up on that while this plays.
If you want to see the damage I did to myself back in June 15th,
Look at the picture.
I said, Run for the Hills 99, reach out to her, and she'll show them to you privately. Because why is it that I had to be at this fucking point in my life where like somebody has to do this? Because like, you know, I just,
people will not leave us alone about any of this. What happened in the fucking past, leave it in the past.
I guess.
Stop making us live through all of this over and over and over. And that's what people are doing. Stop already. Stop. You want to sit here and cry victim and blah, 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 but yet you're not a victim. You're the one that's actually harassing. You're a bully.
and if you've noticed, like I have still, despite all these lives tonight, I have not mentioned one person's name.
Here it is.
You need to stop social media. No, that's my income.
No, well, you know what? You stop being on social media then. If you don't like it, well then get off of our channel. There's millions of other ones that you can go and be an asshole to and everything else. So go and do that to somebody else. Leave us alone. We ain't bothering
Like
you.
you need to get like fuck the people who say you need to get social media. This is my job.
No.
Like literally, like
I don't-
this is like my income. Like I'm not some.
So I'm going to switch ahead, but no, as far as I know, he did not go live. I don't have his members only, but yeah, Cooch just wanted to answer that. Now, he did say a couple weeks ago that they were headed down to Texas, you know, to decorate someone's house. The theory is that Skelly's bought a house down there and they're going to vacation there. I did see him in a chat on Simply Sophie's channel. She was replaying an Anne and Maria live. So yeah, he was in the chat there. So, you know, in my head, he's in the car listening. Good, John, get away. Let me see. All right, I'm going to forward this. I don't know. I have another. Let me see what's left.
Rinky, I'm not some rinky dink fucking like asshole who like starts a 90 Day Fiance fan page. I am the big shot. You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
Yes, John, you're not a rinky dink. That is just sorry, couldn't resist.
The other jobs that we've actually had, but yet you can't ruin.
All right, I'm just gonna forward on.
You know why? You know why I don't need anybody? Is because like I have connections.
Because
And
you're a fucking rock star.
I have connections to cast members, not just 90 Day Fiance, Real Housewives.
So basically, I'm just going to summarize this whole section and I'm going to forward it. But basically, he's doing the I am the rock star. I know it's my favorite too. You know, but then he starts lamenting that is he the only one this happens to? And it's just he contradicting himself in a lot of ways. And he almost has that insight, almost that this is I'm the only one this happens to. Again, I could pull up even a year ago, reality TV is the only one I know personally. I don't really follow much 90 Days anymore, but we all know there's a whole bunch out there that are doing 100 times better than him. So it's so funny when he does this, you know. I'm going to play it one more time. I'm going to get the volume down though, because it's kind of loud. Play again.
I am the big shot. You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
That's one of mine. Couldn't help that. Oh, I saw those things you sent, Lita. That's very reminds me a lot of my AI request about John Yates. I have some very similar. I also have a couple about Siwa. I have to do something with those, but those are funny.
And think they're the shit.
They're not as talented.
Who just want to talk about people. I don't need that. And they saw I don't need that. And they see me still succeeding. I've been at this for like 12 years.
Yes.
Yes, we see how well you're succeeding, John. Then why are you allowing these rinky-dink channels, according to you, why are you allowing them to derail your huge success? Make it make sense. He almost starts to uncover something, and I don't know if it's the box wine coming through. I don't know.
Know how many people have come and gone out of my life in 12 years?
I couldn't even tell you.
Like bloggers,
Should I
haters,
get out the notebook?
whatever. 12 years I've been doing this.
Celebrities, like all kinds of them. Like, please.
And there are people that somebody asked Home Depot Jen how she's doing right now.
Stop. John Throw.
Hey Lita, how you doing too?
Oh, yeah, Lita. John's worried about your Corvette. No, Debbie, I did not. It's at 90 Day. You know what? I'll post a link while it's playing, I think. Let me try that. Play.
I'm just saying, there are people. Oh, I can. Oh, I sure can. There's no. Yeah.
How's that Corvette, girl? Are you racing and killing people now?
Lita, who wanted to be like known, suing everybody, restraining orders. Where's Lita now?
Where's Daddy to pay off those debts?
Last time I heard, she owes Sherelle $80,000 in lawyer's fees for a bullshit lawsuit.
That because she couldn't afford it, so now she had to refight it or something like that. That's what I read.
Home Depot Jen is living in a shopping cart in Gary, Indiana.
So again, this is back in December, right after his second full attempt, though he's not admitting it, that the names, you know, look who he's focusing on. Now, to hear him talk about it last week, it was, you know, it was these people for the 2 attempts, even though he was friends with them at the first time. It's those people driving him over the edge.
Her husband left her. The house is gone.
She don't even have room for her own child, so she can't even.
All right, let's get through some of this.
Crazy right now.
Then step up. Until then,
you know,
better stay in the shadows.
remember how boisterous Lita was? Doing lies about me every night.
Yeah. Probably.
Going crazy on her stories. Where is Lita now? Is that Corvette still in your driveway, honey?
She made fun of your
She made fun of my paid off
2016.
Mustang because
Listen,
she goes,
Your
"Oh,
convertible Mustang, which is beautiful."
yeah, Lita."
his paid off Mustang. He's literally bragging about a vehicle he did not pay off and probably has a lien or two on it right now. Allegedly, in my opinion.
Beautiful fucking car, and it's paid off. And she's gonna sit there and say, "Oh, this and this and this, and oh, you're fucking shitty this, and you're fucking Honda."
And then Eric going live saying, "Surrender, John."
Really?
I give you 48 hours to surrender because Lita
All cars
always
are paid
wins.
off.
You ain't winning now, bitch, are ya?
Both cars are paid off. And they're nicer than your motherfucking thing that you still fucking lease. Okay?
Can you believe the balls on these two? They just had some lady pay them off for them, and they're sitting here flexing that they like actually worked hard and paid them off themselves. How do you flex charity? You freaking charity cases. I mean, that's like me going to the soup kitchen and coming back and saying, "I got some soup." Come on. Sorry. Agitating me.
Hallelujah. Thank you.
Boy, they were so high and mighty, but you know, because I'm a co-defendant on that lawsuit, I get all that. And last I saw, Sherelle got her on the slap thing. Was a malicious lawsuit, and it's when people.
All right, I'm gonna go to 23 minutes. I think there's something here.
And honestly, the only reason why I went live tonight was because like I was worried because you know this is my business, and I have not been posting, and I have not been doing YouTube lives, and I don't know when we will again, because my only priority is to make sure that like I'm here for somebody that I care very dearly about. And while I'm live, they're texting me addresses and names, and it's just awful, awful shit. And like, it's fine. Here I am. I'm not on YouTube. I could be on YouTube right now.
You will be
doing this live, getting super chats and all this bullshit. But no, not trying to make money off of this.
Oh wait, so
not trying to get views off of this.
Not making money off of
No,
this.
zero.
Oh, so
just like the live I did before, no money.
Could you put?
But yet we're the fucking assholes. We're the losers. We're the fat asses, and we're the fucking like nobodies and everything else. So,
Good. You see the problem then, Cody. I'm trying to zip through this because I want to cover the other live.
I was reported and gone. The only reason why I took the pictures of my wrist when I did that was because I was being in
June.
In June.
Not recently, y'all. In June.
I was being so bullied by this, kind of the same people now, but like I don't know if it's the same people because the friends that I have.
Okay, so remember, this is in December, 10 days after that latest tent that he's lying about right here. I know most of you know that. So this is his thinking basically 10 months ago.
The friends I had then are now bullying me and saying I made it up. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. The people who were defending me back then,
nobody's loyal these days.
Are now saying
wishy-washy.
I made up, trying to drive me to it again.
Everybody's all fake. Everybody's
And the
They're all
reason why
fucking
I
fake.
took the pictures
Fake, fake,
of my
fake.
and listen, I had an agenda. I didn't just slit my wrist for no reason. I slit them because, you know, if you ever watch like the life of David Gale, like that's like my best metaphor, if you could understand that.
Okay. So I didn't know who David Gale was. I looked him up. Have you guys actually seen that movie? I did a little search here. I'll read it to you. Got some soup. Actually, I'd love to go to Publix and get their mushroom bisque. Now, I will flex on that all day. And I'd probably put it in a container and act like I made it. Just kidding. Everyone knows I would not be able to make that. All right. The life of David Gale. David Gale is a man who has tried hard to live by his principles, but in a bizarre twist of fate, this devoted father, popular professor, and respected death penalty opponent finds himself on death row for the rape and murder of fellow activist Constance, blah, blah, blah. With only 3 days before his scheduled execution, Gale agrees to give reporter Bitsy, whatever, the exclusive interview she's been chasing. So John is he's saying that he has all these principles that he's trying so hard to live by, and that everybody else is stopping him from doing that. And yes. What's the confirmation, YB? Because I do want to mention that, because he goes on and on about this $5,000 from Stacy with no damn police report, but we'll get into that. But yeah, am I that far behind? No. Sorry, Debbie. Yeah, I tried to look. I'm sorry, guys. I am behind. Let me catch up. All right, I'm going to let this play while I do that.
It's a movie with Kevin Kline and Scarlett Johansson. Watch that movie, and then you'll understand the life of David Gale. It's a very sad movie. I wanted to. I did what I did, and I took the pictures because I was going to post them and say this is what cyberbullying does, and then I was just going to die.
Who has an agenda when they're trying to remove themselves from the planet? I mean, again, he acts like he's being a big martyr and that he's doing this for the bullying cause, as he deletes all his bullying off of YouTube and IG.
And that was my
just like the other
that was my agenda.
80,000 people that actually killed themselves because
and
of what
like
you
I
wasn't
just gonna do that to myself and like quietly. No, you guys brought me to that.
That's what they do.
And
they keep
like
pushing
you know, I tried reporting everybody.
Of course.
I tried reporting people, YouTube channels, Instagram channels, whatever, and like I could not get any satisfaction. And they kept hammering.
Okay, we've heard this one before. Let's move up to 31. I'll try to get us through this very quickly.
And like, you know, people, oh, we're waiting for a Yates breakdown. We're waiting for this, waiting for that.
Let's keep doing this.
Yeah, let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing them fucking buttons.
Oh, he's about to break down, and like, oh, he's gonna go crazy, and like that's what you're pushing, and that's what you're waiting for. You're fucking sick. You're sick.
Like it's like live entertainment. Like and like you know.
Go and enjoy your
as
life.
Far as I know, this only happens to me.
You know it. Like
as far as I know, in this whole community, which I hate that fucking word community.
Okay, this is a rare sighting. It's a rare sighting of insight. It's almost there. Almost.
It's only happened to me. And if I'm wrong, you could tell me in the chat if I'm wrong. But like, you know, I don't see anybody else getting cops sent to their house 7 times a night. 7 times a night.
6. Let's be 100% real. 6.
I'm still at 7. Cody says 6.
Oh.
I'm at 7.
I was up for 6. If they came another time, but whatever. But
32. So YB says he confirmed because John got drunk one night and Claire said where he got the work done, and he called and it was false. He did not have any tire work done there. So that kind of leads me into another point. And I don't know this person, so I try not to speak on them. It's a deceased person from the, I hate that both Kathy and Mims are in this, but they are part of the history. But I did find alive, I believe it was either October or November, where he has some clarity. He appears to be mostly sober, and he appears to be horrified. Ugh, no, there we go. That's still too big. He appears to be horrified with his behavior because, and this is just a little segue to keep in mind, but in case you guys didn't catch this last year, now I saw the vitriol and hate he had for, I'm gonna call her Mims, earlier this year, and he was literally gleeful, and we all know how he acted when she was fighting for her life. But late last year, he did a live, and he acknowledged and apologized over and over. I really don't think I've seen anything like that from John before. And he apologized over and over about two Mims, and he explained that he couldn't, he didn't know why she hated him so much. So apparently he talked to Siwa, and Siwa said, well, dumbass, you were in a group chat when you were drunk. Well, he used the excuse drunk. You were in a group chat and you told a lie that she allowed things to happen to her daughter. Now, as parents, we all know we get super protective of our kids. So yeah, I'm sure she did. So apparently she's the one that, like, he's like, because I didn't understand why she's calling my landlord and blah, blah, blah. And well, now you do. But it's like, so he literally went on for like an hour saying it over, like he does, repeats it over and over and over. And he apologized, and he's, I know being drunk is no excuse. I take full responsibility, but yeah, I was drunk and blah, blah, blah. But just even the acknowledgement. And you would think, okay, maybe he could put two and two together, that he's done that to many people in this community. I don't have the board up, but we're pushing over, 80? So what was I saying? Yeah. So he went on. And then, like, as we even hear recently, when he's lamenting on all the things that are done to him, like calling the landlord and whatnot, he's totally made it okay in his head again why that happened, of what he does, not again acknowledging his behavior. He did that like one time that I really saw fully, and he's like, yeah, that was awful, I can't believe I did that, but I'm pushed into a corner. There's always an excuse, and there's really not, I wouldn't say real responsibility, because, and nor a true apology, because a true apology is, to acknowledge it, but then to not continue the same act, as most of us know that are adults. So yeah, I just thought I would put that out there. I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know. We'll see. Where are we at? 32. Let me switch to.
But I know for sure I was up for 6. The other ones, they
Fired from jobs I have.
time after time after time, even though
Calling our landlords, finding, like, we rent a house, right? Finding out like our address and seeing who owns the property, then calling our landlord, trying to get us evicted. And I'll do you one fucking better. Then when that didn't work out, they called the mayor of my town.
Yeah, they did.
The mayor of my fucking town.
That's why I put that there. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And you know what's funny is,
So again, this is like not even a month after this apology, and he's whining about them calling my landlord. He should be saying, well, I kind of get why she did. I really said some effed up things. But he didn't. That's why I included that one. Let's switch to 38. I'm saving y'all from listening to all this repeating, I hope.
Oh, seriously,
we're
be
not
like
home.
how police
are you?
resources. The police.
Out of state.
Cody, what was the amount? 142 times?
What?
The times that the police came to our house was it 142?
I think it was 147.
I was gonna say 137. Wait,
I think it was 140.
it's between 130 and 140. It's between 130 and 150 times. I think it's 142. That's how many times the cops been called to our house.
I don't know. I have to pull up the ring camera thing because I have it all like recorded. And
I am not making money off this shit.
No, we're not making no money.
Because I don't need to.
Oh.
You know
We
what?
don't need
You
to
know what?
watch
I
it
want to
or
make money
anything.
off.
Okay, so YB says that he confirmed that he had his tires replaced, but his tires weren't slashed. They had routine work done and tire changes and batteries, but he told Natalie Hayter slashed his tires with no proof. And let me guess, she probably helped out with the tires. I'm sure. All right.
Of I want to make money off of like the 90 Day Fiance tea that I have, or recaps,
We're not like the other
and
people.
interviews.
We
And
don't-
I
All right, I'm just going to forward here to the next one. 43 minutes.
cut you at the knees. They will fucking cut your throat when you drop down. They don't care. You have to be careful with every.
And let me tell you
single
something,
person.
like-
fucking things. They are bad
I-
people.
I
I don't trust. Any
on
of
top
these
of, like,
mofos.
them trying to say fake suicide and saying I made it up.
But yet you showed the proof, and then it's still fake.
You know,
You showed the proof, but yet it's still fake. Explain that.
they're saying I put Heinz ketchup on my fucking.
Let's see. There was a point that I wanted to make when he was talking about all those police calls to his house. He mentions that while they were gone, excuse me, that they came even while they were gone, and they're down, I think, North Carolina or somewhere, while they're in this hotel, that the police came 3 times to his house. But again, John, we now know that's because Amber called the police because you sent those pictures to her on December 10th. And they were trying to find you to make sure you were okay. But again, you use all this for content. Just like Cody is really pushing the story hard. I can't even imagine trying to lie to people, especially about something like this. For whatever your reasons are, I would probably just leave it alone. I probably wouldn't even like touch on it. But not them. They not only they use it, I mean, they show the pictures. They do I think they actually end up believing it after a while.
Wrists.
Okay.
Heinz ketchup. They're saying I put Heinz ketchup on my wrists on the floor.
Well, remember the one time before it was what was it? It was red food coloring. That's what it was. Red food coloring, because I cook with red food coloring. So that's what it is, and I know that's what it is. Bitch, please. Get the fuck out of here. So then why did the police
What is
came
this? What
there
is this person
as
saying?
a joke? Because they
Wait,
knew
wait.
it was coming.
Okay. I'm going to now skip like 10 minutes ahead. So let me give a little background on this.
People that
So you're going to hear the phone ring. I put on chapstick. You're going to hear the phone ring in the hotel room. And they're already like, I mean, they could be the hotel staff saying you're being too loud or whatever, but you already see the buildup like, oh, who's calling? It doesn't appear anybody's saying anything or whatnot. Cody's the reason I'm glad I found this phone call because Dirty, I don't know if you saw my comment. I'm like, because the next live, they're literally doing a we got to go routine because somebody's tracking them. By the way, YB, did you say about that tracker was just, I mean, isn't Jay today or whatever in another country? I think England or something. So I'm pretty sure you're being facetious about that. But yeah, they start getting all freaked out. Cody leaves, comes back with this. You'll see. And then we're going to go to the next live.
that I'm trying to mention, but you guys know. But if John disappeared, and was never, ever, ever online again, they wouldn't know what to do. They wouldn't know what to do. Hang on, y'all.
Oh, God.
Hello? Hello?
Jesus Christ. I swear to God.
Already freaking out. You never saw what Navy vet. So all right, just had to pause it there for a second. You're going to hear them start whispering, and then they actually put it on mute.
Hello?
Well, that sounds ominous. I'm assuming if John had had found the tracker, he would have, been holding it up, gone to the police. Maybe somebody went and retrieved it. That is possible. That was Ireland. I don't have a relationship with her. And it would be, I'm not saying it wouldn't be scary, but it's more than just the way they react to everything. Yeah. Hello. Hello.
I'll leave the door open. Oh, you want to go, Ian?
No, I'm not.
So I'm going to forward it. Basically, John's here by himself in the room, waiting for Cody to come back to find out who called. Now, you didn't hear anything on the live that somebody answered, but you'll see what Cody comes back. Oh, well, let's see. Now, Cody comes back and says this.
Like, whatever. So, that's
Coming.
a lady called and asked for John Yates' room. And I said, well, you know what? We're being harassed. So if anybody else calls, get a name because the police will be definitely notified. So whatever. Y'all want to keep doing it and like whatever. So that's okay. They called and just asked for John Yates' room. And
Cody, give me your phone. Give me your phone now.
Maybe I would have more empathy for this happening if they didn't do what they do. But well, let me just finish playing this and then I'll finish my thoughts on this one.
I just don't plug the phone.
No, don't unplug it.
No, I did. And I told the guy at the front, I said, if anybody calls,
So they're whispering their game plan. Let it play.
We have to leave.
There it is. We gotta go.
I already made it.
Come here. I can't mute myself on this.
They're whispering
Can I-
right over the damn live. All right. So I'm going to end this one. We're going to start the next one, and where they're like totally freaking out. Again, I would be concerned too. They've been through this before. I don't know what kind of hotel, if this is a hotel, motel, if the doors open right out to the street, that would all be a factor. All right, let me start this new one. 1 second. All right, so hold on. This starts out a little I don't know. He starts talking, and then I think it like goes quiet for a few minutes, so I'll forward through that, and then we'll get going with it. So he hops on YouTube. He's, somebody's after him, so they get off IG and go on YouTube. Let me forward it. I didn't get all the things that I wanted to. There we go.
To do like *69 or whatever and find out who that person called was.
Probably a block number, but I mean,
And
we need the
this is insanity.
Underneath the fucking car. Like, this is no fucking joke now. What you guys are fucking doing now.
All right. So I want you also to pay attention to their speech and whatnot. It just gets dramatically worse, obviously, as usual, as the night goes.
This is insanity.
Go in our fucking hotel
This is
room.
insanity. There's no way on earth I didn't tell anybody.
Go in our room at 3 o'clock in the goddamn morning.
I didn't tell anybody where we were.
And I haven't talked to
Like
anybody.
there are certain people that know what city that we're in right now, but like I certainly didn't tell anybody where we are staying, and like I'm scared to fucking death
Nobody
right now.
knows where we're at. Nobody does.
It's very
Nobody does.
dramatic.
And as you see, John,
Hey, Wisco. Very important. All right, let me forward through because they're doing what they're doing. I can't see how many are in this chat.
This is insane. This is fucking insane. What am I doing to anybody? I'm here to be with my friend who's in a fucking coma. Why is this happening? I'm not doing anything to anybody. Why is this happening? Like I'm not. Why is this happening to us right now?
They're not in hiding really. They're really there because a friend of his is sick and they're staying the night. But I tell you, both nights in the hotel room, they just seem to be enjoying themselves, and then they freak themselves out. I mean, like I said, it would be freaky, concerning, but I don't have a lot of empathy for John.
I don't know how these people track down our location. Nobody knows where we are. We have. Can somebody tell me how to like? I know that people came to our house a couple months back and we're taking pictures, and like somebody just told me like there are ways to put trackers on a car and whatever. Like, what do I look for? This is scary.
I mean, he does.
You just heard it on IG Live. Like they found us. This is scary. It's really fucking scary. Cody is going to the office right now to see if we can get a phone number. Why can't people just let me be? They have to have a tracker on my car. They have to. I didn't even tell my closest friends where we are. I'm not trying to. God Almighty. Stacy.
All right. Here's where he's convinced that it's Stacy doing this.
That bitch.
That's why they go off on her.
I don't know why somebody who is begging my forgiveness. Oh my God, guys. I don't know what to do anymore.
Mm.
This is sick and fucking horror movie crazy. Like, I'm not even fucking with you. I Cody's going to the office right now. He's in the office right now, and we will be calling the police. This is insane. Nobody can give me peace. All I'm here is to visit my friend who's like fucking coma, and that's like, let's jump on John. Like I
That's true. I mean, I know just a couple weeks ago he had no problem putting out your hotel information, but I guess when he's traveling, all precautions need to be made. All right, let me forward through some of this because it's 3:30 and Anne and Marie are going live.
I don't know why I'm trying to ruin everything. Scare me. Nobody knows where I am. And the point that they're calling our hotel room.
All right.
This is very fucking scary.
Yes. And what do you do when you're scared? You get even more inebriated so you can't protect yourself. But that's okay. Your box wine's protecting the door.
Why? Has anybody heard me talk about anybody?
Facts, YB. Facts. All right.
Jersey. Never heard of Elmer, New Jersey.
So he's basically, I don't want to give out this information. Anyway, he sees a spoof call, I guess, come from this area that he believes Stacy lives in. And so he focuses in on that. And that's essentially the rest of the night with some side yelling at Brooke and others.
What you look like. I know, like, when you came in my house, when you left my fucking house, every single fucking time. I got pictures of all of it.
Now, most of you are already aware of this story that Cody was in the hospital in October. John doesn't like to be alone. This apparently very nice Stacy, who's known as Stacy Avocado in the community, went to stay with him. I've told this story before, and I'm just going to repeat it. And I asked around, and she's not a problematic person. She's not. I have never seen her in any drama other than with John Yates, which is kind of typical. So, as you're going to hear, he's going to accuse her 2 months later of stealing $5,000 from him and Cody. They threatened to call the police several times. They say they're calling the police, actually, literally, but Cody's sitting right there. It's just so messed up. And I'll state my theories as to why you'll see. I'll just play it.
So, bitch, I don't know what air tags mean. I'm stupid when it comes to technology. I don't know what any of this means. I don't know what any of this fucking means. I don't know what. I even know her fucking license plate number. I don't know what this means. I don't know any of it. She wants to play. I'll pull up her fucking goddamn license plate because I have it right there on the fucking goddamn fucking camera. There's no way in hell anybody could have known where we are right now. Nobody in the world could know where we are right now.
I'm going to forward it a little bit. Looks like they're not.
Hold with the cops right now.
Come on.
Sorry, guys. I'm on the phone with the police right now. This is very scary, and I'm on hold with the cops right now. So, and I'm not where I am right now. Just please hold on.
Me too, Petty. All right, let me forward through this. Blah, blah, blah. I knew there were some silent times.
Why it would lie. This is just straight out insanity. I don't understand any of this. I really fucking don't. I don't get it. You know, the only reason why I went live earlier is because, like, I have not been posting and I have not been like going live.
And you had to get some content out of your new pictures before anybody else did, before Amber did. 2 days before, let the cat out of the bag. And so you had to make sure you beat her to the punch. You had to do that. You had to use those pictures.
And I didn't want people to think that, like, I was done with stuff. Like, I wanted people to understand that, like, I am in a situation, and this is why, like, gossip and, 90-day shit or sister wife shit or housewife shit means like nothing to me right now, because like I have all my, like, I just don't care. All I care about is that my friend gets better. And that's why I'm here. And the fact that somebody wants to
blah, blah, blah. Same old, same.
Barricade the fucking door.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Hold on.
I'm
Close the door.
I haven't talked about anybody. And these people
Since an hour ago on IG?
were so, like, enamored in trying to fuck with me. Like, here we are. And, like, I have, like, a barricade.
There it is. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I got a kitty locked in a bedroom. Y'all can look at his box spine for a second. Come on, kitty. Okay. I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but there it is. Yep, it's a classic. I was like, oh, I found the barricade. You're going to put the mattress on the floor right by the door too? Again, that makes no sense when he's at home in New Jersey, that he moves closer to the door to sleep, moves his mattress closer to the door. You would think you'd be better off in the bedroom so you could hear someone breaching the door. I don't understand his logic at all. It's got it sure does. I wonder if I can. I don't know how to make this bigger. I would love to. I'm sure YB has it on his page, or Coach does. Hey, Just Beetle. Wait, did you change your name? Were you Dung Beetle? Hello, Maria. You guys are going live at 4. Where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I will try to wrap up. I'm just kind of skipping around here. This isn't an hour live, and then there's 20 minutes after it, but it's pretty much all the same. There. Ooh. There you go. Wow.
Again, no, I am. Like, that's our door right there. Like I'm so scared. Like, we have to, like, barricade the fucking door to our own hotel room. And I have not talked about anybody.
Yes, you have.
I have not. And I will not. And it's all a big joke. It's everybody. Let's fuck with John Yates. Let's keep doing it. Let's just break them. Let's break them.
This is like 10 months ago.
And even in a hotel room that we're in right now, Like,
Just leave us alone. God damn.
I'm not talking about anybody.
Go finger your pussy. Do something. Leave us the fuck alone.
There you are. There's Cody. Cody, you're disgusting. Now, see, I was going to insult your mama, but I'm not going to. Oh, so hard to be good. I'm trying really, really hard. I'm doing pretty good, trust me. I've got my filter kind of on lockdown right now. And I want to slap your mama. But yeah.
Like I just don't know what to do.
Same shit. 10 months later, 2019, 2020. Who's TK?
I don't know how people think this is cool or fun or whatever.
I don't know who TK is.
Seattle, Washington. Oh, you don't.
Pick it up.
Got it.
Pick it up.
John.
Now what? So Cody appears to be showing him something on the bed. It's a phone call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, it's Tyrone. I guess you thought I never find you, huh?
Who's Tyrone?
You the one who disrespected my mama, ain't you?
Who's your mama?
Well, she told me you called her fat and then flicked her off.
Oh, really? Because I don't even know your mama.
Don't you lie to me now.
Who's your mama?
In the corner crying over
Who's
there.
your mama? Tell me your mama's name.
You and me are gonna settle this one.
Tell me your mama's name then.
I mean, nobody.
If I disrespected your mama, well then tell me your name, and then I'll apologize to your mama. But tell me her name.
I'm coming over to your place right now.
Okay, well you tell me your mama's name.
I'm waiting for you.
To apologize.
I'll be over there in 15 minutes.
Okay, I'll see you in about 25 days.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting.
I'm waiting with the door barricaded. Sorry. Pull up. No, don't. They know this is, I mean, again, this is all fuck shit. And they go on and
Are you
on
coming?
for like 10
No, he
minutes.
don't know, because he don't know his mama. He gotta go get Bojangles.
That's Cody.
Get the fuck out of here with your fucking pussy ass bullshit.
So tough.
Who the fuck was that guy?
Crazy's like the rest of them out there. Welcome to the world.
Let's call him back.
Oh, but you know it's a fake number.
Let's
That's
call him
how they
back.
do it because they're fucking cowards.
Let's call him back.
They can't call from their real fucking numbers.
Thank you for calling. If you'd like to be added to our do not call list,
Exactly. See, you a pussy ass bitch.
So no call back.
You a pussy ass bitch just like your mama.
Let's call him back again.
Just like your fat mama.
Oh.
Oh, maybe your fat ass mama sat on your phone.
So again.
thank you for calling.
Gee,
If you'd like to be
Cody.
added to our do not call list,
Maybe your fat ass mama ate your phone.
What are you trying to sound like, Cody?
That's a shame.
Oh,
Really.
pay your bill. Wow.
thank you for calling. If you'd like to be added to our do not call list, press 9.
You can't even give me your goddamn mama's fucking name that I disrespected. Like, but yeah, he wants to come over here and fuck us up. But because we called her fat.
Thank you for calling. If you'd
Well,
like
the
to be
way that
added
you
to our do
speak,
not call
it
list,
sounds
press 9.
like you fucking. It sounds like you're a fat ass your fucking self. Stupid fucking prick.
If you'd like to be added to our do not call list, press 9.
So Cody, I don't, never mind. I'm not even going to go there. So they play with these calls for a bit. Now what, John? Now what happened?
Motherfucker wants to come and play. Let's motherfucking come and play.
Shut up. I want to get, I want to get to the part where I played at the beginning. I don't, Maria, you weren't here. You may want to hear this. If we have Cody and John admitting that they got actually $30,000. So I'm going to forward it. It's pretty much the same old, same old. I'll stop every few minutes. Victim.
No, I don't. No, I'm super sorry. Hey, listen. I'm always down to throw down like anything to do with my husband. I'm always gonna throw down because that's my world. So I'm super sorry. I took it. I didn't see it's.
He didn't understand.
With the S.
Perfectly perfect. Like
I thought
he
you
knows.
said Cody is
Perfectly imperfect. He's
I did
sorry.
not mean it.
He
I swear to God, I did not mean it.
our guard is super high right now, and like Perfectly Imperfect has been with us for years.
I know she has. That's why I was upset. Like that's.
And Cody is like Cody comments like
I always.
So he's getting called out for that BS he's just doing.
100%. It's like
Whatever.
say my name.
you don't need our number. You called our number.
You know what the nigga said today?
Oh, do you want to make us out today?
Okay, go to Google.
Okay, aloha. Fucking idiots. They're so fucking stupid. Do you want to make a sale today? You want to make us out today? Get the fuck out of here with your.
And you're the idiots answering the phone.
Oh, fucking nasty prick.
I just want to know why these people are like having like spoof calls
Look
about.
how fucking tacky they are. They have to fucking do this shit because they're fucking cowards. That's what they are.
But why is it black people?
It's probably the app that they can choose to like change like whatever to throw them off of like what they're like.
That
what
seems
they
very
really
racist
are.
to me.
Well, that's what they are. Hello, that's what we deal with. We deal with fucking racist people, honey.
And how did
Duh.
you guys just change your
Oh.
whole character for this shit? Are you kidding me?
I'm waiting.
I don't like people that lie.
No,
Blah blah blah.
So she lives in Acevedo.
She fucking like, oh my god, it's Stacy.
This is where he's convinced
It's
that
Stacy.
Stacy is the one that's tracking him.
It's Stacy.
Like she doesn't have a life.
It's
also.
Stacy.
That fucking crazy bitch.
I know who she is, but Stacy, what?
She found a way to get into my phone.
So she's the
Listen.
one that's calling you.
She's the one.
She's
that,
the one that's
that found out where
calling
we
you now.
are. She was in our home.
I was in the hospital.
Oh
so
my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This, John, is when you look crazy. I mean, your skills at putting things together is so flawed. Flawed.
How did she get in your phone?
That's where she lives.
So then call the police on her.
I am right now. Hold on. Calling the police.
What are you going to tell the police, dumbass?
No, I got an alert from.
So he's calling the police because he got an alert on his phone that someone's trying to hack it. So he says, and it says the area. So he's convinced that it's the Stacy person.
I got an alert from like Google saying like someone like broke into your phone
And he's going to call the cops over it.
from Elmer, New Jersey tonight. And I'm like, well, I'm from New Jersey, so it's probably like, you know, like nothing, but it was fucking Stacy. Oh my god.
That's her car
No,
right there.
Cody, you have to call the police on her right now.
And then I also have,
You have to call the police on her right now. She
Her,
broke into my
right
fucking
there.
phone.
and then I have her hugging John.
Okay. This is their proof. So Cody's going to show us.
And I got a back view of her. I tell you, I take all the goddamn fucking pictures. I mean, that fucking Ring camera,
Okay, you don't take the pictures. The Ring camera does, Cody. But later on, the more inebriated they get and crazed, you know, Cody's like, I showed the proof. I showed the proof. I showed you in the house stealing the money. What he's showing you, it's going to be hard to see on this, but he's just showing pictures of her outside going to the car. It's my understanding her explanation was, you know, it's what, November or late October. She was going to get some blankets. I wouldn't want blankets from their house, quite honestly. I really wouldn't. Can you imagine between the nicotine, between allegedly, I would think bed, but I don't know. I would bring my own linens as well. And that's their whole proof. And then 1 minute he's accusing her of leaving while John's asleep at 3:30 in the morning. But then later on, the inconsistency is that she left at the exact same time that John went to the hospital to visit Cody. And Cody's mad because Stacy didn't go with him because, she stole money and had to get out of there. So they can't even keep the story straight. And it wasn't like it was a year before. We're talking like a month and a half.
Love it. Like I got every motherfucking thing.
Wow. Stacey.
Stick around, Maria, for 7 minutes. You may know this or have heard it already. It was a shock to me to hear it about the money they got from Kathy.
See, and again, that's her fucking car. Buy her house again for no reason.
Wow.
Same fucking car. So, Oh, and that's her. Look, that's her leaving the fucking house, and her car right there, and John's Mustang right there. That's her leaving right out of our front door. So, all right,
Wow.
you want to play?
You proved she was there. Like, you proved she was
Get back on
there.
the phone
I need
with the
more.
cops.
I need you to take pictures of this because
Well, I'll show you this. I will show you
need
this.
to have them on your phone. So that
Wow, Stacey, you think you're a bowler? You want to play
games?
games? Okay, Stacey.
She stole $5,000 from our house. She
Yeah.
stole $5,000 from our house.
She sure
Did
did.
she tell you that?
$5,000 gone.
Did you mention that at all before? Or like 5,000 is a lot of freaking money. I would have dealt with it if I still had my hospital bands on. Hell no. As far as I know, I haven't heard a peep about this money until Stacy accused or let it slip with people he's no longer friends with that her medication was missing. Then it gets turned in. This is my interpretation. What I remember, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't recall them saying she stole money from October right off. I think that they made this plan that if she came out with it, and you'll hear him threaten her. I told you, one of the lives I have of not this particular file, but it's this live, just a different cut, and it's got the actual transcripts, and it's just very interesting. I don't even know why I bother to say that, but some of the stuff. But anyway, he literally says in the transcripts, because I was going through fast, something like, I told you if you came, I would come after you if you said anything. He almost tells on himself. He does tell on himself.
She wants to play games.
I was in the goddamn hospital. John had her over at the fucking house. The money was in the fucking bookshelf.
You want to
and
play games,
she
Stacey?
fucking saw it because John said, I put the money over there and I put it between the two books, and it was between the Harry Potter book and it was between the fucking what was it? It was the goddamn the Percy Jackson book. Yes, right between both of them. Thank you. Yes. And he told me when I was in the hospital, he's like, I put the money right there between it. I said, okay, just keep it.
I have my bookshelves.
That's where I always keep like the money and stuff like that.
We keep our money in our house.
I usually put it in the bank, but obviously I was in the fucking hospital.
And I have like my whole bookshelf.
She was fucking there, and the fucking money went fucking missing. There is no way that John spent $5,000 fucking dollars the next fucking morning because he was there at the goddamn fucking hospital with me. So explain it, and it's fucking gone, and John can't find it. And John and I got into a huge fucking fight because that was $5 fucking grand that my mother fucking sent to me.
I think Cody knows what happens to that money. John's home alone for a few days while Cody's in the hospital. John, this is my opinion, allegedly fair use, blah, blah, blah. I think John had himself a little party. He's probably always going to blame it on Stacy. That's what I think. If we believe they had $5,000 in a book. But yet somehow their theory is too that she needed 2 bags to take out $5,000 that fit in between 2 books. I mean, that makes no damn sense.
So tell me, where did it fucking go? And she was the only one in our fucking house. So where did it go?
John?
Explain it. But you know what? We took her fucking pills. That's what she fucking said. Bitch, go fuck yourself. Where's my $5 grand, bitch?
Oh.
Where's my $5 grand?
So even Stevens, right?
Tell me where the fuck it is.
I'll tell you.
Because that was supposed to pay for my fucking brakes and my fucking other shit for fucking John's car too. And also for fucking Hope's fucking medication. So where is it? Where is it?
Oh.
Leave my house fast enough at night.
Of course not. I know. I have timestamps of when that bitch was fucking there in my house. I was still in the hospital.
That ring camera picked up every fucking thing.
Oh no.
So where is it?
Did it?
No, I have the proof. I have the proof. This bitch went out of my house at 4:30 in the morning and took my money. And show it, Cody. Show it. I have the proof. This bitch
Show
took
your
$5
proof.
grand from my fucking house, and she snuck out while I was sleeping. Took the money, snuck out while I was sleeping, put in her car, and came back in.
remember-
Cody, show the proof. Show the proof.
I'm getting it. But remember, I
Right.
called you and I said, John, why is this lady leaving out of the house
She
weird
sold
out?
$5 grand from my fucking.
All right, Maria. We're at minute 43, and I want to get to at least minute 47, and then I'll finish the rest tomorrow. Okay.
house.
Yep. Sure.
Show the proof. And she waited till I went. She waited till I went to sleep. She waited till I went to sleep. Took the fucking money.
Yeah.
In between my books, and then went to her car.
Look,
And Cody has the proof.
Cody says later on in the live that the money came from his mother. So again, he's taking money from old ladies.
Here it is. What time does that say, Don? Right. Show it.
You're not. That's not
Show it.
proof. It shows she went out to her car. That's not proof, dumbasses.
I don't know if you can see it.
They've already.
I'll text it to you then if you can post them. Look, and then a fucking
Another
there
one.
she is. There she is.
Another fucking one. Another one. I get alerts every fucking time because
Wow.
it's connected
You
to
went
my fucking phone.
outside.
So I get this shit. Yeah, this bitch fucking
Took
At-
$5 grand
at 3:31.42
when I was sleeping.
in the fucking morning, leaving out of our fucking house. Why are you going to your fucking car? And you're
Yeah, exactly. I don't know her, but again, this is what they do to people that go out of their way to be nice to them. And instead of just saying, taking accountability, yeah, I got into your medications. This is what they do. They will turn it around and lie on you. I mean, they're literally accusing her of a felony, for God's sakes. 5,000 is a lot. And I can't, and then like, again, 2 months later, they're going to, we'll hear this tomorrow. They're like, let's call the police. Like it never occurred to them.
fucking white SUV, like I said fucking earlier. And you know what? You want fucking more?
All right, let me
Look,
forward.
here's another one at 3:31.
Okay, I'll cover this tomorrow, but I'm going to cover what we covered at the beginning of John and Cody bragging, how much they got from Kathy.
This is a conversation between Kathy
Girl.
and Julie. Candor. That was Kathy's name. Listen, like I was not gonna do this, but like fuck you. And Brooke, you didn't know Kathy at all. You got the money, you got the taste of the money at the end. And listen, 15 grand. You want to make fun of me and like for getting the 30 grand? Well, Brooke,
She's
Brooke,
not.
honey,
We got the 30. We got 30 grand from her, and wah. She only got 15. So
You hear that? Wah, wah, you only got 15. We took advantage of her more than you. I don't believe Brooke got $15,000. But yeah, that's the first time I've actually heard him admit, because they had a hard time even admitting for the car loans. So Marie, did you know that? I mean, that he admitted that? Let me scroll down here in the comments. Because I had not heard that before. I had always heard basically they deny that they got money. They really kind of skip around it, but yeah, they can't prove nothing was stolen. Is Maria still here? You do know. I wouldn't blame her. Oh, well. Hopefully she'll listen to this. All right, guys. Excuse me. I'm going to stop it there. And if you guys are interested, we can finish the last, let's see. Or I can find a new one. There's 25 minutes on this one. And then I have another one that's like 21 minutes, but I don't know about that one. Yeah, it really, you didn't hear that before either? I hadn't either. And they're literally just bragging. I'm going to play it one more time and then I'm going to play us out.
and Brooke, you didn't know Kathy at all. You got the money, you got the taste of the money at the end. And listen, 15 grand. You want to make fun of me and like for getting the 30 grand? Well, Brooke,
she's
Brooke,
not.
honey,
We got the 30. We got 30 grand from her, and wah. She only got 15. So it's not our fault. Kathy liked us better. We known her for 8 years.
yeah.
8 fucking years.
So here you go.
We knew her.
Hey, Brooke, you watching?
And her son and her fucking husband.
Candor.
Greg Anderson. Yes.
This is Kathy talking to Julie.
Yeah, a year before, John. A year before. All right, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me. I'm going to repeat, Julie, if you're coming in at the end, I'm going to do a live on John Yates every time you want to threaten and dig into my life. So that's the way I'm going to deal with it for right now. So, John, you can thank her. I'm not delving back into your live or anything like that, Julie or John. This is the only legal way I have. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, they were. She said no. Okay. I know they could have done so much with that $30,000. Well, I presume like 18 of it or so went to the payoff of the cars. But anyway, all right, I'm going to end this stream. Y'all get over to Anna Marie's and anybody else going live. I think I saw Muzz was going live at 2 as well. I had this live planned since yesterday. I canceled it earlier today, and then I moved it to 2:30. So sorry about that overlap. None. All right, guys, let me remove this. Let me see where we're at. Let me write down the time period real quick. 47:22. All right. If y'all are interested in coming back for the rest tomorrow, let me know in the comments. If not, I mean, it's pretty much the same. There's a lot to look through, though. I'm sure we can find something. All right, guys, let me stop sharing. I'm going to play my lovely, lovely outro. All right, guys, have a great rest of the day. Pretty close, I bet there, Debbie. All right, bye, guys.